Hi everyone, so today I'll be trying out this set that VianneyCreates brought to HSN ahead of the March 3rd craft day. I keep forgetting if it's 3rd or 4th, but the first Tuesday in March. It is the Terrarium stamp and die kit, so I'm going to open this guy up. So they did send this item free of charge from my review, and of course all opinions are my own. And the links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So thank you for using those if you would like. Again, sometimes they're embedded in the video right in here. Definitely at the very top of the description box, if not within the description box. So let's see here. And I'm sorry, I'm starting to be a little under the weather. My goodness. I think for the second time in a month. It's crazy. Okay. Oh, look how pretty this is. Cute. So it says terrarium. That looks like a little bit of a cage. Maybe this little guy here has that glass look, or this, you know. Let's check everything out here. I can see like little mushrooms and things on this one. So you have your instructions. Of course, you have your marquee cutting folder. Again, if you don't have a marquee, no worries. All thin metal dies are pretty much interchangeable with any machine that will cut thin metal dies, right? So you have that, which is always great if you do have a marquee or a grand marquee. Your acrylic stamp set, and then 2 sheets of dies here. So let's see what we have. How cute is this? So you have your little flowers, and then you might layer them up with little centers. Excuse me. And you have a die for that. Little sprig, again, stamp and cut. Again, some layering here. Same thing with this little flower. And you have the die for that too. Your little mushroom. When it's something like this and you're not sure, you know, if you line it up, I would die cut this first and then do the stamping into it so that, you know, you're hitting it right in the right spot there for that to fit within this. Again, your little leaves, cute little mushroom here. Some little leaves, like sprigs, some little accents. We'll see what that might be about with the die and the stamp. Cute little layered flower. Again, this one's just die cut. This one appears to be a stamp and cut. Yeah. Little sprigs here. This cute flower that again is just die cut. A smaller one that's similar with just die cut. This one has the die cut, but then you have your accents that are stamped, right, with all these guys pretty much. Very cute. Little leaf that has texture already to it, so that one's just ready to go. You have your butterfly with the different layers. That is really cute. Little body, little wings, stamp and die. You have your banner that has sentiments like what you see here, so if you want to pause there. So happy and like Mother's Day, happy birthday. You know, the sentiments like these guys growing together with you is my favorite adventure. Cheers to another year of blossoming, things like that. So this is your little like terrarium kind of look, which is super cute. So you have like it's the glass and then like the base of it, you know, like the inside base, little grassy area or however. And then the very base, or you have this beautiful kind of cage look with the background die and then that beautiful intricate topper. And so just some ideas here of how you might want to put those things together. Super cute. And so again, you have your stamps. And again, good size, right? The mushrooms and things like that, very focal point type. Your butterflies here. And I'll give you a measurement on the largest die, which I suppose would be this one, because, you know, that one nests within it. So the length of it is 5 1/4, but the width is what you need to know for your machine. It's about 3, just shy of 3 1/4. Just over 3 1/8. That's the largest one. And then all the other pieces. So let me grab a card base and maybe some cardstock or something, you know, like background paper, and then we'll start some die cutting and stamping. Okay, so let's make a white card base. I'm just gonna take this, cut this down to 5 1/2. And it's already 8 1/2 in the other direction. I'll score it at 4 1/4. That'll be my A2 size card base. I have this guy that we made the other day when I did the whole like unboxing of the staple and essential items that VianneyCreates brought to HSN. So I'm just gonna cut this down a little bit to 4 1/8. And this will be my background. Oh, hold on. I didn't quite get that. There we go. 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And I keep leaving stuff under here. You should just leave this flat surface, otherwise you're gonna possibly do what I did earlier. Just, hey, that's interesting. It's already kind of at 3/8. Maybe I trimmed it down that way earlier. Okay, so you have that guy. I'm going to just, again, score this at 4 1/4, glue that down, and then I think I'm going to run this through like gold or silver. Ooh, silver would be fun, huh? I was thinking gold. I love gold, but it'd be nice to do silver. Just this guy. I don't think I'm gonna use the background one, and then we'll decorate it with a little something. So I'll be right back. Run this guy through. I use like a silver. It's kind of, this is very delicate. Kind of like a matte silver. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, I guess it's better to see here. There you go. I'm not gonna glue this down quite yet because I don't really know what I'm gonna do yet, but let me clean up a little bit and we'll start some more die cutting. Okay, so I'll put it to the side. You know, I like to do a lot of die cutting. That's my wheelhouse here. So I am going to probably use these guys. Oh, we have the larger and the smaller ones, huh? Okay, so let me get this guy and I'll run it through maybe like purple or something because it's just the one layer, and then the other ones that have the two colors. So I'll take that guy and make it a focal point, run it through something. The centers for this guy are basically here. So, you know, we're gonna run that through two different colors of paper. And then these guys are the ones that layer it up, and then you have two sizes of that guy. I think I'll go with the bigger ones, just, yeah, why not? So these two, I'll run them through like light pink and dark pink. So the one that sticks up further up that has like the little higher, I'll make the dark pink. We just scraps paper I have, and light pink. So I'll do two of those. And then some greenery. You do have the sprig. It doesn't really have a lot of shape to it, so like it definitely needs to be from the stamp and then cut it. But we do have some leaves that are just on their own, right? So where are they? Oh yeah. So this guy. Oop. Oh no, almost fell. And this one. So I'll run these guys through some different shades of green, I suppose. And we'll see where that gets us, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have a few pieces here, some leaves in different colors, and let's just put some of these guys together. Flower has a center, and then it has a larger, or sorry, smaller piece that goes in there. And I'm just eyeballing that wherever it should go. I don't think there's a right or wrong way. I did make a little gold center for this guy. Show that. Sorry, it's hard to see. There you go. And then these guys, I was thinking about doing a little something like this. I don't know if that's too big. Okay. I want the tip of it to be kind of up in a way. I'll show you what I mean. And then the very base to just be glued down. So let's put some glue here. And then put a couple little, or just maybe one. Can't get that backing off, sorry. Okay. Like there. And so when I glue this down, it has a little dimension, right? With the dimensional, and then glue down. So I'll do the same thing with the other one. So I'm gonna hold it until it stays, and then I'll do the second one. I think I've held them long enough. I'm gonna put these to the side, and we have all these little leaves we can tuck here and there. And I'm just gonna decorate the outside of this, but I mean, if you wanna put things on the inside or however, that's gonna be great. So I'm just gonna go around and finally put a bead of glue. Again, if you don't have like a fine tip glue bottle, you can just put glue on your hand and kind of just tap into it, and that works really well too. And then I'm just gonna glue it down. Okay guys, so let's bring some of these things down over here. I figure these will, I guess I can just pick those up. At least something like this. So I'll probably pop up this guy. And then I have a ton of leaves that I want to just kind of tuck here and maybe have some down here. Okay, so that's what I'll do. Let me get, that's as tall as these guys are, so I think they'll be okay. So I'm going to use this glue that doesn't dry super fast, so I can still kind of manipulate things if I'm not, oh, that's too much. A little too much. Let me wipe that some more. Here we go. Have a paper towel over here. Okay. That way it's not just stuck down immediately. I can still do some stuff. Just kind of going around the shape here. Right, a little rounded. Okay. And I'm just going to add these here and there. So a little glue. A little more than that. Now I'm being too cautious. there. That's so pretty. And then same kind of thing up here. How many do I have left of the large ones? Okay. Well, we'll do the same thing. In there. I don't want to cover up too much of this little guy, so maybe I'll bring them here. You know, so we see more of the cage, like the little top bit there. Okay. And then I want some coming down over here. That, and then maybe this little guy. I might cut some more. I know I left a little space there, but that's kind of what I want that to look like. So maybe I'll move this over just a little bit. Bring that one up just a little bit. This one here. Cute. You know what? I like the way that looks. Maybe we'll do another. No, that's good. Let's leave that there. And maybe I'll add these two after I do my sentiment or whatever it is I want to bring in for that. So let's see what we have. Again, we have a little banner and things like that, right? And then we can also just stamp and cut a little something. So, you know, you can have like Happy Mother's Day, you know, Happy Birthday, thank you, mixing matching things if you would like. Let's make this a thank you card. So I'm gonna take this guy. And, you know, butterflies do all kinds of other flowers and things. Let's see here. A piece of white cardstock. Ooh, this is kind of a small piece. Let's see if we can use that. Have to get it just right though. Okay. So let's do thank you. And I put everything in my little organizer box here, even including this. It was just kind of here. So right now I looked elsewhere where I normally would kind of stash it away and it would fall and things. So this is good. Look, oh, it's up there. Okay, I'm gonna try to put this right in the center and see if I can still use this. Ooh, I think I can. A little bit like that. I'm looking left and right and kind of up and down. And hopefully this little bit that's sticking off is just like the metal on the edge and not really the cutting edge that's hanging off. Guess we can look and see. Yeah, we're good. Okay, I'm gonna run this through. I'll be right back. Okay, this beautiful thing. And how about some twine? You can add a little twine at the top, right? Super cute, especially from that new kit. If you haven't seen that video, you have all this beautiful twine here. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Make a little bow, make a little something, put it on the top. Cute. Okay, I'm gonna put some dimensionals on the back of this and then we'll just wrap it up. All right. More thank you. You can put that wherever you know, tuck it in over here with everything. Of course, I like to put things kind of center. We have a few little leaves and maybe I put those in here somewhere. I'm just gonna put glue actually on my project and bring the leaves in that way. Something like that. And there. Nope, they're facing the same way too much. They're facing the same way too much. There we go. Cute. Okay, just add some more little leaves there. Cute. And then I brought over some pearls just to add some finishing touches, but I love the way everything came together. It's really, really pretty. And then I want to show you using this little guy. So this is a new tool that comes in the new tool set that Diane Press has brought to HSN, and if you use this little guy, again, you can retract it by just pushing on the opposite one. You can pick up your little pearls. So let's see, let me find some colors. Should we all do pink? We have purple in there too. Maybe bring some purple back. Where are my little purple ones? I'm really good at putting these things back. I'm just kidding. I never do, so I place them somewhere else. Here we go. Here's a little purple. Oh, and this is kind of actually like a purpley pink too. You know? Maybe we use 3 different colors. Alright, and where do I want to put these little guys? I already have this here. Okay, so you see I just kind of scooped it, and maybe I'm popping it there. Another little guy. Another, whoop, I flicked that one away. I'll get it in a minute. There we go. And maybe there. I already put a little something here, so maybe just this one that popped out. Yeah, I like 1s, 3s, 5s, you know, odd numbers. And that is my card. So beautiful, beautiful set. Lots to do with it. Obviously, there are butterflies and all these other cute things, and you know, the stamped images that you can die cut to, and all the different sentiments. So thanks for watching, guys. I will, have images coming up. I'll have the links as available down in the description box, possibly embedded in the video here, and I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.